sort of peeked out to a Genji who was on the far side, she hacked me and killed me immediately. And that one's almost like unavoidable. I didn't even know they had a Sombra. It was just me setting up for the very first fight. And I think it was actually an okay angle to take if she didn't have it. It's a little risky because I was outside of my team. But yeah, you can load up the replay.
Yeah, we can take a look. Yeah, so we do take a look with how do we play versus the Sombra. Is there anything else? What was difficult?
And generally, I think fighting Genji can be a little bit funky, but I'd say that was the biggest thing. I noticed a lot of mistakes. I took a look at the replay myself afterwards, and I did notice a lot of mistakes while I was trying to play around the Sombra, where I would be in really bad positions. But I do think that got in my head a little bit, where I'm like constantly being like, okay, what do I do against a Sombra? If I get hacked after the 4th death, I was like, okay, no matter what happens, I just have to be on my toes all the time, and that really was occupying my mind and making it hard for me to play otherwise. And it worked out. It actually ended up going a lot better, like I said. But then she started diving my other teammates, and I was just not able to hit the shot on her, which is fine. That's just practice.
Okay, you see my stream just fine right now?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So
yeah, so this is the first death, and this is where I take that side angle, and just she hacks me right around here.
Yeah, exactly. So when you just get in the game, you kind of see their comp right away, but you have to invest this time to scout all the information. That is the part about observing. We're gonna talk about it more, but it's just, how do you do that initial scouting? What are you trying to achieve with that? It's mostly, if you're looking at the enemy composition, first of all, understanding what kind of threats they have, what can really kill you. If you're looking at the enemy composition, what are the biggest threats?
Now, obviously the Sombra Genji, the rest are much less threatening.
Yeah, Sombra, Genji, and Sombra would be probably the most threatening, right?
Right.
And once you've done it, now it's much easier for you because you can anticipate where you expect the threat to be and when do you expect the threat to be on you as well. So let's talk about where you expect the Sombra to be usually.
Usually behind me.
Usually behind you, on the flank. So what does it mean? Can you do anything to kind of prevent the Sombra going on you?
So before a fight, and this is something I started doing, but I was a little unsure how good this is. I threw a Sonic just behind me on the floor, but then I lose on Sonic, which sucks. But at least then I do know she's not right next to me. But the problem is she could be anywhere, so I feel like it's like a low probability play.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really do much.
Right. If you throw it right behind you somewhere, if it's just gonna be on the floor, she still might around a little and get on the side.
Right, it's very unlikely, it feels to me. And then I lose Sonic, which is valuable. Right. It's very valuable.
Exactly. So, because there are a lot of possibilities for the Sombra to rotate, we want to decrease the possibilities for the Sombra to rotate. We want to make it difficult for the Sombra to actually choose to come from different spots.
Right, for sure. So yeah, so if I know they have a Sombra, one thing I like to do generally is start high ground, and then if she jumps me from behind, drop. You know, and then it's tough because she's on high ground behind me. But at the very least, I have usually, especially on New Queen Street, every high ground is accompanied by like a low ground that I can duck into, like some room or something. You know, and then I have a much better fight. And that's what I started doing later on, and that was much better. But it was a mix of her attacking me running back from spawn and before fight started, and she'd mix it up, and that was really tough.
See, we're trying with the high ground and with our position in general, trying to minimize the potential angle she can attack you from. And let's imagine you on this high ground, for example.
Right.
She can attack you from this direction.
Yeah.
And
the
maybe
front,
this
the back,
direction.
and maybe low ground, but that's much weaker.
See, this is where low ground most likely she's not gonna do anything because it can hide instantly. That's why it's really good. You only limiting the pressure to kind of two angles.
Right.
Unless she's using her mobility tool to go after you, but that's really risky. She's gonna die most likely because you can
Right.
turn and react. You should be able to do that. But because you're limiting it to two angles, or maybe sometimes you're
Well,
limiting it
the
to
mobility
one
tool,
angle.
to be clear,
Mhm.
that thing I can't hear it while she's invisible. Can I? Is there any sort of indication if she uses it while invisible?
If she is invisible, there's like a sound. Well, at least
There is.
there was a sound
There.
before when she was solo
Yeah, I don't think
bossing it.
there is anymore. I think
Uh,
she can just use it for free to get
she,
around.
well, it's still okay. If she's
To your
still
point, she won't have it for the engage, so she'd probably wait after using it. But she can, you know, use it to
hmm.
get up.
Yeah, she can do that. I think you will have to check with the sounds. Not too sure, but it's kind of the point is gonna be still the same. We tried to reduce the the amount of angles she can take, and then because you do that, you can check that angle where she can come from. So, for example, you
Right.
expect the Sombra to come from here. Well, you can sow the Sonic there, or your attention is towards this side. You can sow a Sonic towards this here. And we playing in a spaces where it's like hard to get to you. Like she, but just say one thing is you want to get support from your team. You
Hmm.
want to be able to
Hmm.
do that. That's one thing. So, like the Mercy, for example, she can fly towards you. Maybe those other guys, like even Ramatra, can kind of support you with the resources. Maybe Tracer can
Right.
join you, support you. All of this stuff, it's important. But yeah,
Right. So you would suggest generally at the start of a fight like this, don't take such an aggressive off angle before I know their comp.
no, I
Is
think you
that
can do
accurate?
that. I think okay, if we're talking about limiting amount of angles, it's just about understanding your where you want to be. Okay, where?
Yeah, but in this situation, like I don't know what their comp is.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah, yeah,
first fight. I don't have no
exactly,
visibility.
exactly. Yeah,
So would you suggest going where I did went, or like is this an okay position? Because I am behind a wall. Like unless they have a Sombra, I'm actually okay here, right?
yeah.
Genji jumps me, but I can jump away. I distract them. But if given that they have a Sombra, it's a really bad position, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Where you can be right away, so it's harder for the Sombra to get to you. Even here,
Probably inside that room is probably a
for
little bit better,
example.
right?
Yeah,
Because
is an
then it's to your
example.
point, limiting the angles that she can attack me from.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing the same thing. Actually, for that exact reason, just going there at the start, it
Hmm.
makes a lot of sense. Because you're not isolating yourself that much. I would say against any company, your situation, you
Hmm.
shouldn't be here, you should be here.
Right.
But
That makes a lot of sense.
why we should be here? See, we
Yeah, my
mentioned,
team can support me much
yeah,
better.
yeah,
It's a room which is I think generally favorable to Hanzo and dives unless I have a Winston.
yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah, it's a little bit to your point. I can jump out the front if they dive me, and then my team
It
can
can
get to
be,
me.
yeah, it can be this.
I mean it's risky, right? But it's better than where I am, where
Yeah, yeah,
nothing can
yeah,
help me.
yeah. So see, it's more about the quality of the angle, how you take it. I think go for
Makes
the
sense.
angle, sure, but make sure the quality is there. Your team can support you, and then you're limiting the amount of angles they can attack you from as well. Well, sometimes you don't know that they have Sombra, you still choose to do this angle, kind of a
Hmm.
little bit too risky. But then later, at least later, make sure you readjust. Yeah, make sure you kind of
Right,
position in a better way.
right.
So
And
when
then here
you
they both dive
leap.
me, and that's fine.
Yeah, so see, you leaping, it should be either you leap towards the cover or you leap in line of sight of the enemy team. Oh, sorry, your
Right,
team. So they're able to support you. Huh.
right.
Okay.
And then this next life, so she spawn caps me, and
Oh,
here,
we didn't talk about when, because I mentioned one perspective, it's where you expect the Sombra to be. When the Sombra is most likely gonna attack you. That is
right
another thing.
before the fight starts. Like this is actually, yeah, this is not bad timing from her because she has the Genji
Yeah,
support.
yeah,
But
yeah,
if the Genji were not there, she would likely wait until I were further forward shooting at
yeah,
someone else.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's either you're isolated or she can get support from her team, and most likely that is gonna be Genji, I think,
Right,
because they both can dive together real quick. They have all that mobility. They synergize together really well. So that is something
right.
for you to look at too. You know what the threats are. You see one threat, probably expect another one to be somewhere near
Hmm.
as well. But you
Hmm.
have to check for the most important one with your Sonic. Mm.
Right, makes
Okay,
sense.
well maybe we didn't know at the start, so your
So
Sonic was
here,
not
I'm not sure
present.
what to do, right? So here I get hacked. Actually, Does it happen here? Yeah, here. And this is gonna happen again, and I'm just missing my shots. So I get some help, which is okay.
This is.
And
You
yeah, is
definitely
it
have to
just I
take.
just need to aim better? Like, because in this case, I am actually conscious. I'm like, okay, I gotta dodge the virus, and she does miss virus, right? I'm pretty sure I don't have a virus on me.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of the part we talked about as well. We want to take a little bit more time, I think, with the shots
You
too.
think? Okay.
Well, you obviously you see good answers. They shoot right away, sort of, but it's not because they want to be fast at killing the Sombra. They just became so good at placing their crosshair in the right
Mhm.
way, so they can do it
Mhm.
fast. I think start is being slow, really. Like, don't try to shoot right away. See, it seems like it's turning you shooting instantly. Like,
Right.
well, it's sort of like you do that flick, but yeah, maybe notice the
Right.
pattern of movement a little bit more. So she's left, right, okay. Point the crosshair kind of in between that pattern, and then click.
Yep.
Yeah, when when there's actual. Yeah, when there's an actual pattern. And you also get
Right.
support, so you don't have to rush.
Yeah, I get help there. But now our whole team's dead. And see, this is what I said about being sort of a silly location. Like, at this point, we're all dead, so it doesn't
Yeah, at
matter.
this point,
But I
doesn't
shouldn't
matter that
necessarily have
much.
been main there. So here I get spawn capped again, I think, and die. Yeah, so this one, she does land the virus. And that's a really tough one. This one, I don't know exactly what to do. So I react by the time the hack is done, but then, and I actually do try to move out of the way of the virus, but she hits me with it, and I don't even have time to shoot a single arrow, right? I'm dead before I can do anything. And is it just I have to have better reaction time? Like, I don't know what to do here.
It's, to be honest, it's again about anticipation more. Okay, I'll tell you this.
I thought it was very unlikely she would attack me here, given how much my team is here.
Yeah,
you know?
she will most likely, but why is that the case? See, your team is here for a little bit, but then now they're not.
Right. They
anymore.
drop down.
Yeah,
they go in. Yeah.
There's a tendency.
Someone gets hooked actually.
There's a tendency you notice when you're playing versus divers who can flank, like Tracer and Sombra, and anything else. Well, mostly those guys. They're gonna spawn camp you before the actual fight. Usually. So that's one more part about anticipation. You should be ready for this. When even though you little bit split from your team, try to be ready, and even placing your Sonic kind of somewhere, just checking just in case where they can.
Yeah, why not? Because I'll probably have it before the fight. Honestly, I did not expect us to be fighting now. Look at they're 33 meters in. I didn't know there was a Roadhog there, and so I was like, okay, I got a long run back to the point, you know. And then yeah.
Because this to me it's more really like we should anticipate this first, and then you wanna. It's gonna be easier for you to land shots later. It's probably hard to just a spy check for Diva with your storm arrows or normal shots because you have Hanzo, you don't have as much. Yeah, just not too many shots. Like Surgeon, for example, you could do that more comfortably. Diva, she's really good at it. Ball is also really good at it. You don't have those tools, but still, use something at least. Yeah, like your attention, your Sonic, it can be used. And those locations where you expect her to be. Yeah. So she's gonna be okay. Where she's gonna be on the flank. Yeah. So maybe you place the Sonic here, yeah? Because you know she's gonna come from there. Maybe she's not gonna be there. Well, fine. Still, we get the Sonic back, like you mentioned.
Right. And here she kills me again after I get rezzed. So I thought she'd run away because I heard the teleporter, and then she actually just went around.
But you remember, yeah, the threats, yeah, where you expect the shot to be. It's most likely she's gonna be behind any.
Right, it should be. You saw it teleport. It was like off to the side, so I'm like, okay, she's running back to her team. She's gonna get health to re-engage. But she has full health. No one hit her, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which I didn't even realize.
Even though somebody's gonna hit her. If I coach the Sombra, I tell her you need to stay on the flank. You don't want to give up the angle. That's what we've been coaching with you. We've been saying you don't have to give up the angle right away. It's always try to maintain the angle and do things. That's what you expect good Sombra to do. She didn't teleport, but it shouldn't be the first person to get back to the team. It should be to help to maintain the angle. And if you can maintain the angle, then sure, you can get out.
Right. Thankfully, in this situation, I'm actually in a much better bot because I'm on the high ground.
Exactly.
So this is like not a bad angle for me to play from, right? And I'm close to the team, so I drop immediately. But she does hit the virus, so I think I die. Unfortunately, anyway. So I'm trying to play Ring Around the Rosie with her a little bit, and I have again one shot. This is what's very frustrating to me about this matchup. Is to me it feels like I have a single shot that I have to land or I die.
Forget about this as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I don't even know that I could get to it, to be honest. She kills me so fast after she lands that virus. I'm just, like, dead, you know? I have so little time.
Let's see where your Sonic should be.
Yeah, I mean, now, obviously, behind me, but I really, it's just, like, coached into me that they just, you know, I just got res, my whole team's around me, they're gonna run away and reset up. I really did not expect that.
Yeah, so now we gotta be expecting those things more. Yeah, that's what it seems like. I think it's more about that. It's not just like we can aim or we should be holding different position here at least. Here we had pretty decent one. It might do some of the movement. Like I probably wanna say this: if you know there is a virus and you can somehow dodge it.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a huge part of this match because if I do dodge virus, it's very winnable, the 1v1. I actually think she's probably at a disadvantage.
It's just here, yeah. Well, you affected by virus, but then that means she has an advantage versus you now because the virus is up. Can you somehow dodge it? Well, what do you think? Is there anything you can do?
So with the I mean, what could I have done? So the problem is, so I have to release my arrow immediately, or I guess cancel the arrow, because the move speed penalty is too high, and the virus is a very large hitbox. I think that's my only, like, that's about as well as I could dodge, you know? I don't have much horizontal.
No, I think
because she hacks me. The problem is, if I lunge before the hack, then I'm okay. But I don't have the reaction time necessarily, you know? To your point, unless I'm anticipating it. I think if I lunged before the hack is done, then I dodge fires, right?
Oh, there's no hack. There's no hack.
She hacked me. She hacked me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, let me see.
Maybe not 100%. She always she always hacks before.
Okay.
This one always hacks before.
Then it's even better for us. Yeah, like this time we should be using ideally because we're anticipating when she's hacking, trying to actually do damage because she's in low damage.
Know. Maybe it's my old man reaction time. I only notice until at the end of the hack.
Again, it's not about the reaction. It's about you anticipating. You didn't anticipate. That's why you thought the Sombra is out. That's what you mentioned. That's why you're not able to move your process.
Right, that's fair. It's too surprising.
All about that. Yeah, exactly. Like you see, there are actually a bunch of players, even in Overwatch League. Well, not a bunch, but yeah. There are some players in Overwatch League who are pretty old, but still, they do play there because they have really good game sense. They have really a lot of thought in the play. They think two
makes
steps
sense.
ahead. Yeah, it's still possible. You don't have to have good reaction. Yeah, so probably hack, you shoot after. If she lands virus, then you prioritize movement. You're trying to dodge. Here, I think doing this is okay. You just need to play closer to the corner here. Try to land a shot.
So I can
if
get
she
support.
peeks out, then you want to do the jump and probably jump towards this HP pack
makes perfect sense.
Towards the team. Yeah, that would be ideal. Kind of.
Good point. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So here I die, but then now things start going better, and part of it is that I think she focuses less on me. Part of it is I actually don't get as isolated, but I'm again like ignoring angles a lot more, I believe. So here I get hacked.
It's gonna be okay.
And I get health. Yep. So I'm trying to be mindful of staying high ground, but I dropped there because our team's moving forward. So they killed Sombra, I saw. So I'm like, okay. Now,
so there's a second threat such as Genji. We gotta keep in mind that.
Right. But the Genji has been less problematic. He's not really focused on me. And here we're at an advantage, so I'm just trying to kill people.
Okay.
Alright, so we do okay there. We're pushing cart, whatever. And then I'm setting up. Setting up still. So I'm very mindful. This is right after our session, right? So I'm always trying to be in a position.
This is good. Nice. When we going up, just kind of preparing for this early fight, and even looking for early picks might work. See,
Right.
you this angle, well, I spotted the zombie as well. It's like there are a lot of chances for you to do that if she's going after you, because you this angle.
Right.
Which
I'm in a
limits
room.
her.
There's limited. Right. I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. For sure.
It's kind of easier to spot. Well, she kind of runs into you as well, but
Right.
anyway.
Right. But she doesn't really know I'm there either. She doesn't expect me there,
Yeah.
which is better.
It's gonna be.
And so I now am very mindful of her attacking me, so I get to a high ground position. That's in my team. And here I'm really hard to dive, to your point, right?
Yeah.
But she
exactly.
goes and starts going for the rest of my team.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
The echo goes for me, yeah. And then they both dive me together, but I get supported.
Yeah.
And we do okay.
You're this angle where you can get support. You're on the high ground, kind of limiting the amount of angles as well. I only would say, I don't know, maybe probably being in this window is a little better, so you're not getting attacked from two directions. But
right,
still
the echo then couldn't attack me. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's still pretty good angle. Okay, do we watch this more or?
No, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, you have any questions or?
No, yeah.
Let's do the last one.
It really, so it's really the anticipation, right?
Mostly yes, mostly. Of course, there's some parts about movement and everything. There's a lot of stuff. It's interesting, but yeah. That's why I have the movement on the list for the next time if we need. But we'll see.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, we still ended up losing that game, but I felt like I was playing a lot better, so I was okay with that.
You wanna try?
There was a game on
this game,
King's Row that I struggled to take angles. I feel like that map in general just doesn't have that many angles. But yeah. In this one, I'll try to again take angles, take high ground, control a flank. I sort of like what we did last time, you know.
Yeah, so focusing on position and perspective is just kind of a valuable position.
And to your point, like scouting the enemy team and
try.
Yeah.
Well, we could try to do this kind of. Let's do.
Let me warm up. I haven't warmed up at all.
Yeah, because this happens when you're scouting. It's not only about you scouting before the fight. It's scouting before every. No, wait. I want to say, yeah, it's not about scouting before every. Before the match starts, kind of before the first fight starts. It's scouting every fight, yeah. That's what I want to say. Yeah. So you gotta press stop every fight because they might change something.
Right.
Like, for example, when they changed to Akon, that Queen Street replay, did you know that? If yes...
No, I didn't. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Good point. From Genji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, again, connected to anticipation. Maybe actually writing it down can be good. Okay, anticipate with the enemy is gonna be...
This Illari bot's really juking me. Yeah. No, hold on. I'm lagging a little bit. 1 sec. Maybe shut some stuff down. Okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna be doing this. Pressing tab before every fight.
Right.
And checking the threads. And
yeah, what is this frame rate?
The frame rate's bad. Well, let me see the quality.
Yeah, a little bit for me. I see the I mean top left it looks fine, but like in game I feel like it's just not very smooth.
Send all you want. I'll cut them down.
Oh. Yeah. Hold on. Me.
You can't. Oh, yeah, I see. The quality of his team is a little bit too high, I think. You can reduce it. Yeah, you can reduce the quality of the stream.
1 sec. Let me try that. Usually that's the quality I use, but I agree with you. It's here. I'll try 1080.
Yeah, it's okay if you wanna do 1080 or 720.
Yeah.
I usually do not recommend doing
1440.
higher, yeah, higher than 1080. Yeah.
Yeah, even on my I got a 3090, so it should be fine. But
yeah, well, still.
Yeah, yeah. It's sometimes.
Your path leads only to loss. Trust me.
Oops. Yeah, you know, one thing about my aim is that you notice in game, I feel flicking a lot more than I would in like something like this.
That's
you know.
Fine.
But I feel like I don't have as much time to react. like I do here, to position it exactly.
Yeah.
know,
But remember,
like-
anyway, we're
like
trying to
that.
slow down even in the real games. Yeah, we're trying
Right,
to take
right.
time.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Eventually, you'll build up the speed. It's gonna be easier.
Yeah, it's still a little laggy. It feels weird.
Seems like you got better. Just at least the FPS.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit better. I think it's a little bit better. Lucio bot looks automatic. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon rages within me. Can anyone match my skill?
Are you doing something called Try Hard FFA as well?
No, I'm not. I can never find lobby. They're all in Europe. Maybe I can make my own lobby. I actually considered doing
Yeah,
that.
you can try.
They're like 250 ping. For me.
Yeah. You
Or
can try.
150.
It's just
Yeah, it's a good idea.
those are pretty
Generally.
good, I think, too, because
Right.
the movement is quite unpredictable there, and you're also using real cover more.
I'm just looking at my. The hell is killing my frames? I don't really know.
Maybe something's opened on the background.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of stuttering. It might honestly be the server that they host a custom game on. I've actually seen that happen in the past.
Might be.
I don't have anything open, but I've seen that happen. And then when I go in a real game, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a huge
Yeah.
deal. It's just a little bit stuttery. So funny. I feel like we always used to play on like 30 FPS in the past, and now it's like hard to adjust anything from what 144. You know.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, not too bad map for us. Actually, pretty decent one.
I dislike Junkertown, so this is good. I'm glad that you're here to help me with it.
Yeah.
I generally dislike it. I think the Widow Duel's tricky, and that's probably the biggest thing about it. The Widow Duel is pretty tough. I feel like,
In
and
general,
there's just always a Widow.
Same thing as before. Try to take short range angles.
Right.
That's how you win versus the Widow most of the time.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah, it's still a little stuttery, unfortunately, but
press
okay.
tab before every fight, pretty much just seeing.
Press tab. Yep.
Yeah, just seeing what they have. When you're 15 seconds in the game, you can also see their composition too.
Is that how it is? I didn't know that. So 15 seconds.
Yeah, when you're gonna be.
I knew it popped up,
Yeah.
but so it's just purely based on time, huh?
Yeah,
it's,
purely based on time. Yeah.
Got it.
Think my muscles are pretty.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to take that
We'll see when time
That
is
spot
gonna
that
be
we mentioned.
Yeah, this is a good spot.
right. That's like right there, that balcony thing.
But try to, yeah, you gotta be moving exactly. You're gonna be moving there. So you start here and then move into.
So I have Farah or what?
You set up first. This is too long range for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
we got
good job.
lucky. Thanks. They're gonna try to res. I can't block it.
It's good short range angle here. Now you can know their composition, by the way. The entire
Right.
comp. But you already heard the soldier on the
So
left.
this is that.
Passion rate. This
This is
fine.
that strafing stuff that I've mentioned before.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now the diva dies me, right?
She was behind the wall. It's okay. If she's not picking you, you might find something else, like enemy soldier on the left, for example. Diva goes after you, you can kill her.
Right.
Yeah.
Nope.
You can use this balcony on top, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Much easier. Yeah.
Got her.
You're putting yourself on kind of the same level with the enemy.
Right.
So it's
Bad
easier to
Sonic
shoot.
though. So is that my whole team dead? What's going on here? No, we're pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Ups.
This is good pressure. You're forcing them behind the
Right,
cover
so
this way. This is really good.
This is a whole taking my time on
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah. Move up.
Yep.
And you're staying at your balcony on the right, probably.
Yes! Yes! That's a shot! That's what it is. There we go.
That's good, yeah.
Taking time, yeah. Finally.
You
That's
can keep
exactly
playing
what I
here,
was
think.
trying to do. Yeah? Don't go like out here.
Yeah, I think you have decent cover. Like, this right wall, you don't have any other wall to use if you
Right.
go forward.
Oh, missed time. Oops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you have your dragon also.
Yeah,
just in
true.
case. Don't forget about that.
Yeah. That's gonna be a tough shot. Okay, I don't know that I can do much more here. This is a bit long range for me, to be honest.
Yeah, at this
Oh.
point, yes. But you gotta notice who's closer like this, Ash.
Oh, I missed.
It's okay.
Missed everything, unfortunately.
You can just reset.
Yeah, so was missing shots.
It's fine. You guys take one more fight. See, you pressing tap now again. You checking. You checking. What are the biggest threats? Who's the biggest threat now?
So Genji, he's not gonna have blade yet, but he's gonna have in a bit.
So you gotta check.
They
for
just
Genji
use Bob.
and try to check where he is. Yeah, check where he is more.
They're peeking. So this is a lot of damage on a flank that you mentioned before, right on a corner. Oh, nice deflect. Yeah.
He kind of went behind. He's
Yeah,
trying to close the
I
gap.
didn't
with
hear
us.
him.
Keep that in mind. He's gonna do that more.
Right.
He's still there.
Yep. To your point.
Yeah.
Oh man, I keep
That's
shooting into
okay.
the deflect. Bad.
That's okay. That's okay. So see, you either expect him kind of
So he just bladed, which is good.
on the right, maybe above the roofs, maybe he might flank you on the left. Just
Right.
try to notice where he's gonna go. So move closer. You can move towards the stairs. There's no point playing in a
Yeah,
spot.
but my whole team's dead.
Yeah.
I
They still
guess,
can
yeah.
support you on the stairs anyway.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So I hear him. Yep. Thought he was behind. Yeah, Genji's playing very safely. Ooh. He's here. I'm in a bad spot. Need healing. Ah, nothing.
That's okay.
Man. Tough. I think we lose. Yep, they don't touch. Man.
That's fine. You try to do the same in defense. I think just be more mindful about where this threat might be. Like threats, it's just understanding how they kill you as well. I guess. Yeah, what angle they take. It's just one part. But the Genji, how he's gonna kill you by closing the gap. Ash, well, it's a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's tough once they've won the fight. He can be anywhere. Versus if it's like neutral or we're up, I can control the angles. I feel.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, you're right. So
But
you
it's
think the main issue there was that I was not aware enough of the Genji, right?
Yeah, so see, sometimes you don't have to exactly know the Genjis. You might know where everyone else is, but then because you know where everyone else is, then you expect the Genji to be in certain places. For example,
Yes.
you was looking at the main. Four people been on the main with Ash, so you probably expect the Genji to be either on the right or the left. So you have to check left and right.
Makes sense.
Maybe you get rid of the right, well, check the left. That is the only one position left. That's how you do it.
Right.
You don't have to exactly scout the exact location. No, you have to look at the entire picture and see, okay,
Makes sense.
where he might be.
All right, so Genji's there. Got the
5, 4, 3,
I'll find them.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the pain.
Playing against dive, just mostly you
Yep,
need to poke them as much as possible.
right,
Forward
right.
the dive.
Fair. I got him.
This is good. Nice, good job. Once the dive is over, that's when
They're
they
rezzing?
leave, by the way.
Right,
When they don't have a bubble, you can be more aggressive and even moving up sometimes.
right.
Well, now they do have a bubble, so... Well, they play without it, so you have an advantage, technically. Now they out, you can be more
Oh,
aggressive.
I hear Genji. There it is.
Okay, they're gonna have bubble in 4 seconds, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, now
Right.
it's in.
To your point. I'm missing that shot.
Okay, now they're at disadvantage, you can kind
Right.
of move up, maybe try
Yeah.
to be more aggressive.
You think so?
Yeah,
With
yeah,
the
yeah,
Genji
yeah,
though?
Yeah,
Alright.
okay. It's just okay between when the bubble is not there. Yeah, when the
Right.
bubble is, you just have to be fast. yeah.
Right.
You have to be fast.
Makes sense.
That's okay.
So no bubble,
Yeah, you know where the
Your
Genji
point.
is, so you're trying
but
to
he's diving me.
play around it now.
So
This is
Winston's
good.
slowly
this is
going
good.
for me.
This is nice.
There
You're
we
keeping
go.
your range. This is what you want to do against the dive threats.
Got it.
Keep your range, poke them.
He's gonna go for the res.
Yeah.
There we go. Finally. Alright, that's an idiotic res, thankfully. That every Mercy at
Now
this level
move up,
does.
because you have an
Yep,
advantage.
yep. Good call. Right.
Okay, well, this guy is jumping just to feed. Well, maybe we can get wild even, not as much. His team cannot support him, but well, it's just Kiriko can kill her.
Ooh, almost. I missed.
Don't forget about.
I want to go up.
Plat.
I want to go. I messed up my jump. I really wanted to get up to the high ground.
Yeah,
That's bad.
I think the attempt was fine.
I think we lose. Okay, that was better though. I feel a lot better about that. I was just in a bad spot towards the end of that one.
Yeah.
What? Our tank's just like giving up. Look at this.
Yeah, well,
don't understand.
I don't think the. Oh, maybe yeah. I think we can touch.
I don't understand. Like, what is this? That sucks. Whatever. I'm gonna report him.
You can try to do one more. Actually, see just.
Dude.
Play of the game.
Last 15
Yeah.
seconds. If he could go ball, he could touch. I think, but
You don't think he could have touched?
is
Maybe not.
Zarya.
He didn't even try though.
It's like
Yeah, to your point.
You touch, but you're not gonna survive. It's not gonna make the
Mhm.
difference. Is
It's
it
almost
ball? We
certainly
can
lost. I
distract
just
more.
dislike seeing the zero effort, I guess.
Yeah,
like-
it's okay. I understand. Do one more. The attack part definitely. The Genji seemed like a little bit of a problem, like multiple times. Yeah, he killed us
Mhm.
maybe around 2
Right.
seconds.
I kept shooting the. I shot the deflect twice, which was unfortunate. But I think it would have been tough for me to survive even without that, to be honest. But that didn't help. Yeah.
Yeah, the Genji is just afraid of this shot. That's why what you're trying to
Makes
do if you know where he is by poking him. If you're choosing to play longer angles towards him, then he's gonna be forced to use his deflect early, which is not allowing him
Which
to
is what
engage.
happened that defense, right? Where we
Yeah.
actually did kill him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. You extended the fight with him, and then because you poking him, he has to use deflect earlier.
Right.
But good Genjis, they trying to go from cover to cover in a good way, so they will
Right.
have the deflect for the
They're
actual-
only really vulnerable while they have deflect up, unfortunately. Right. Or they can kill me.
They vulnerable when they don't have a deflect. Yeah, when they don't.
No,
have
I'm saying they're trying to limit their areas of vulnerability,
Oh,
aka when
yeah.
they're in the open, to when they have deflect.
Yeah.
They're being good.
Deflect is just main helper for them to stay in the short range fight. That's why they can
Right.
exist and survive. Yeah.
Right.
Like Tracer can survive because of a lot of lanes. Genji can survive because of the deflect. Somebody can survive because of the teleport.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, it's a little bit of lunge, right?
Yeah, you have
and
launch, and you also not close.
I just have
range hit,
damage
yeah.
too,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. The one-shot swat is a survivability tool in a way.
right.
That's why holding your shot and making it count instead of like firing constantly. If you're firing constantly, but then
Right.
the situation appears, you know, the Sombra is gonna flank you, but you don't have charge shot, even though it's half a second, it might make the difference. But if you're
Right.
anticipating where the Sombra is, holding you into your arrow and then shooting it, then it's gonna be really good.
Right. It's much more threatening.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying, if you're in a good position, you have your charge shot up, the enemies, they see it,
Right.
and they're gonna hide behind the cover. Even just having your charge shot, it's valuable. You're gonna hold them to your
Right.
shot more.
Prepare for battle.
If they don't respect it, you kill them. Obviously, it requires you to hit the shot with.
Still, yeah. That's okay.
Okay, let's do a little bit of scouting every fight.
Right. So we're playing a pretty whatever. Our comps makes no sense, but that's fine.
You have more of a
And
longer range-oriented composition. Just keep that in mind. I
right,
think
but then there's Moira and Junker Queen. But
yeah. But you're
DPS for
looking
sure.
kind of most of the variables here. You and Farah and Mercy, you guys playing kind of for slow fight. These guys, sure, they want to close the gap, but mostly your composition is kind of about playing
Right.
more patient.
Right. So here, I don't mind either angle, to be honest. Like left and stand on that, or right and stand on that thing, or left and do the other one.
Check an enemy comp, see what they have. The Diva is one threat.
So this is not very
Sombra.
sure. I don't know where she went.
Expect the Sombra
So
to
this-
be behind. She's alive.
Yep, good call. So Sombra, or sorry. Here, I'm just trying to get to a spot. Bad Sonic. I don't actually
Spot
know
can
where to
work.
shoot here.
Yes. Somebody's behind, yeah. It's
Yep.
okay. You can kill the Diva, maybe.
Oh. they
Oh,
got
I
me,
think
yeah.
she was just one melee off. If you melee
Yeah,
right
yeah,
after.
you're right. You're right. Yeah, that would have been a great a great kill actually, because of the mech.
That's okay. I think the Sombra is just gonna be the biggest one. You can stay on your angles, yeah, use a little bit more verticality.
Yeah,
and check-
I like that spot because it's shorter. Like you saw, I was shooting. I spent so much time shooting at the
Yeah.
the Ilari on point and just missing her from a mile away. So. Oh, nice. So around taking more time on these shots, right?
Yeah.
So
exactly.
this is a
You can
very
kill her.
scary matchup for me, in my opinion.
You're not taking your time. You really.
Oh,
you're
true.
shooting
Right,
right
right.
away.
Yeah.
Just take your
you're right.
time and you kill the brick.
You're right.
You
You're
should.
right.
You
'Cause
miss
she's
half of
moving
your
very
arrows there.
predictably. Yeah, for sure. That's a good point.
They usually try to strafe, go left and right. That's
So
what
they
the
went
brick did.
Soldier instead of Symmetra. And they have a Lucio. I think I don't know what they had before, to be honest. I did not notice the Lucio.
By the way,
Nice.
something to keep in mind, Storm Arrow, it's a big helper for you to stay in your aggressive angle. If anyone goes after you, because you have Storm Arrow,
Right.
you can instantly kill that threat. So it doesn't matter
Right.
who is that. Yeah. So you can kind of hold into your Storm Arrows. It's not just you playing passive, no, you're playing aggressive angles. But if somebody goes, like, for example, Soldier commits and going after you, you have the Storm Arrow to respawn.
Right. Right. Yeah. I think I pretty much never use Storm Arrow unless I get Dove. I don't really use it for spamming. Maybe I should sometimes, but
Yeah, you can do
There we
that,
go.
but make sure you...
I have it up for if they're gonna dive me, right?
Yeah, when the real fight starts, like here, for example, the Sombra is in,
Right.
your Storm Arrow is useful. Nice, and you
Yeah.
get her out.
Although I missed everything.
But
so I'm
it
gonna-
doesn't matter.
oh.
You force out abilities. You don't need to hit. You forced out her ability, so your teammates killed her anyway.
Yeah, good point. So this is a little risky, I know, but just trying to. We're at an advantage when our tank's not going
You
in.
can
So
you can take space now.
okay,
you
now we're
can-
no longer
you have-
advantage.
You have space.
It's a little scary. So I'm staying way too long at that in this terrible angle.
I think you can change
Or-
it a little, maybe going somewhere
Yeah.
else because it's a little bit too short here
Yeah.
versus them.
Wow.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, sure. Mercy got the kill. So it's good though. They used Sombra out, Soldier
Yeah.
out. They used Rally before. They might have Nano. I think they. I don't know if they use Ram out, to be honest. So Sombra, yep.
I
I'm
don't
just gonna
have
grab
Ram
that
ult yet. So.
quickly.
Well, they might have it later in the fight, but
Whoops. Ah, I'm in a.
oh well. Here comes.
Nice. Yeah,
Maybe?
there's a Nano. Nope. 59%. I think we lose this, but I'm.
No,
we
you
try to
can you
get
can
a-
win if you regroup.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
You have time to take one more fight.
Oh nope. Oh no. Yeah, we can win this point for sure.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
just saying this fight. I don't have to suicide go in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
oh, there's a. Man.
Oh, she's out.
Oh, she fell off the map. Yeah, she panicked.
Nice dragon.
Thanks. I saw they were all.
Space, but
Oops,
okay.
scary. Bad spot.
That's unfortunate. I think you're still gonna touch. There's somebody's touching there.
Yeah, they went point. That's good, but it might be tough. Oh, good. They resing tank. We might be okay.
Yeah,
I'm actually gonna shop Tracer here for a sec.
Yeah, go for fast. Character. Gotta get on the back line. Yeah. Nice dodge. This is nice. Anna is one.
I'm in a. I know, but. Oops. This is tough. We gotta hide in here. I'm dead. Ah, my bad.
Just keep in mind, if you're going for fast tracer pick, makes sense. However, one fundamental to keep in mind: whenever you're out of your resources, even though it's the case, you don't want to go back to your team. You want to keep the flank. Remember what I mentioned before. Good.
Right, makes sense. I could have gone back to that mega instead of going forward to my team on point.
Because you're more self-sufficient, you can take those speed back and exist, and even though you're not pressuring, you still make an enemy to turn around at you and look at you, just in case.
Right, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I really love Tracer, but I hate Alari, so I'm just waiting it out. Hanzo for life now. She's so fun.
5, 4, 3,
Let's see.
1.
Right high ground, something to play around.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. This one's always a tough point for me, to be honest. But I like the right high ground a lot.
Yeah, you're playing
So
against
Sombra
too, so
is gonna be. So I could do this. Oh no, she's over there.
She's on the but you know that
she's
now.
hacking health packs or something. So I force her out.
Take
Get
the
back
angle
up
again.
there. Oop. Ooh, almost.
Take it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she's gonna be
She's gonna go
under
after me?
soon now. I don't think so.
Yep.
But she's under,
She
yeah.
tried to hack me. Yeah.
So it's
So I guess
okay.
I can see it, to your point, right? Because
Yeah,
unless she was not still visible. So I think she. Yep. As expected.
That's okay. See, you have a verticality, so easy to dodge that.
Oh!
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, I really like how I played that actually.
That's
Alright, back
that's
to
how
the
you
top.
do it. You kind of fake drop, force her to go after you, and then you go back up. That's what you did right there. That's why verticality is so powerful versus those divers, because they don't have that much verticality.
Oh my god, I would have hit that Anna for sure.
Somewhere on the right.
Yep. Got her.
But see, it's also here in the sound keys.
Right, for sure.
It's like you know all that information, now you can get the Sombra.
So they're still the same comp. They went Kiriko actually. I don't think they had a Kiriko before. So I'm actually gonna Sonic here for a sec.
That's fine. What do you expect the Sombra to be? Keep that in mind.
Behind our team on the left.
Kinda.
Oops. I'm actually gonna go back here.
Keep in
Oh,
mind
she's
the Sombra,
there.
but
She's
still
hacking the Mercy.
Yeah.
Got
Nice.
her.
Nice.
Thanks.
Just
Good point,
verticality
taking my
if
time.
needed. Yeah. It's just if she is really close, you can always go up. That's what I meant.
Right. And go vertical, you're saying? Or
Yeah, exactly. I mean, anybody like Sombra, Sim. Okay, do the same. Check the Sombra, where she might come from.
she went to our high ground.
Oh, she's out, but she's still behind. Keep that in mind.
Yep.
Kiri as
Kiriko's
well.
forcing me out. Ooh, they're both diving me a little bit.
I'm gonna go back up. Oh, okay. Maybe
Yep.
not now, huh?
Ah, I'm in a bit of a scary spot. This Sombra hates me. Whoops, I missed.
This is fine though. Yeah, you
Yeah.
kill her.
Yeah, I got a lot of help from my team, thankfully. Nope, bad Sonic. So I hear them going this way. I wish I had Sonic, but
Oh, the biggest set is the Dio until the Sombra is back, probably.
Mm. Oh, I'll wait. Wait this out.
Where the Sombra is gonna be. Check this out.
Behind.
Mhm,
Whoops.
Maybe left.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay, she's
She's
in front.
fine. She went up there. Okay,
What?
they're diving our junk. Maybe I can help. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit tough now. There's not a great angle for me to take. I mean, I can force something.
Yeah, you can try to either go a little bit left, but then you gotta just check for
Yeah,
the
I can't do
Sombra.
it now. I don't have a tank. Shoot, we have to touch. We have no choice.
Just
Just
use
gonna
the
all point.
dragon to help. Yeah.
Force him out.
Nice.
Mm. There we go.
Nice.
There
Check
we go.
the Sombra.
Hold on, I gotta run from the brig. It's so scary with rally.
Cover. Nice.
Yo, I carried that
You
fight.
got
Feels
4.
good,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe you get 5.
Hey,
Yeah.
that feels good. Nice. Okay.
Take the position back again.
Yep.
By the way, Sombra most likely gonna come under because of the HP pack, so you can keep that in mind. Checking that with Sonic.
Under where?
Under the right side.
Yep. Oh, they have that all. Ooh, wow. We win actually off that. There we go.
Why Sombra is usually coming on the right side? Because any flanker likes to maintain the flank. To maintain the flank, you need resources. What kind of resource is in under room on the right?
He's got a health pack right
Yeah,
there.
she got HP packs.
Yeah,
And
good point.
Usually that's where, again, because you anticipate all of that, because you have such a huge game sense, you can easily spot the Sombra.
Makes sense.
So you're
Yeah.
not exactly checking the top right with the Sonic, yeah? Now you'll be checking bottom right.
Doing the
if you're
bottom,
running-
right,
yeah,
right below me on that health pack. Yeah.
Exactly.
Is there a health pack on the other side as well?
Yeah, there's a small one behind the wall, like towards their spawn. That's the one.
Oh, right. Yep. Yeah, that was much better.
Nice. Okay, do the same. You probably want to take top right, but then
Yep.
check the Sombra. I think. Yeah,
Where?
check the HP pack. It's mostly
Where's that?
this on in
Like,
front,
on our side, you
maybe?
think?
Well, it's a little
Unlikely.
bit too early for
You think so?
checking behind. Yeah, because she's not as fast.
She's still setting up.
Yeah, she's still.
So they
setting
don't
up.
have Sombra. They have Reaper now
Yeah,
and
exactly,
Soldier.
because you press the tap now, you know that. Nice.
Oops. Bad drop. Bad drop. Back up. Where is this soldier?
Now
There
we
he
just
is.
gotta be checking for the Reaper more, I think.
Right, and they have a Lari now.
You can kill a Lari.
I don't know.
You can-
Oh, yes! Finally!
Nice. Okay, good job.
There we go. Thank you.
Now they're
Oh, I
on.
shot. Finally. Yeah, you're right. They got tired of it. Alright, so Hanzo most likely go there main. Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
pop the Sonic there.
Yeah,
Yep,
because
there he is.
you answer main yourself, it's easier, it seems like.
Yes! It should have been a headshot, but it was good.
It's good pressure. The Hanzo's still alive,
Yep.
and their Reaper's still alive. Keep that in mind. You can kill him.
Ah,
Close.
I missed. Yeah. I'm really practicing that timing.
Yeah, it's
So I
okay.
want to go on the brig. Yep.
Kill.
This brig is really poor positioning.
Reaper and Genji.
I want to
keep
get
them,
this.
I mean, Hanzo.
Wow, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, their Hanzo's obsessed.
Yeah,
That's
Hanzo's
fine.
just playing in the back. Why he's
I mean,
missing?
he's
See where
he's
playing?
obsessed.
He's playing
He's obsessed.
in the back.
This is the guy I killed multiple times. He's just aiming for me.
But he doesn't know that he needs to play short range.
Right, to your point. Like he's
Short
gonna
range
accomplish
is-
0 there. Yeah,
Alright.
it's a good point.
Can't do anything
So
there. It's been
they're
us
just coming
in our
back.
previous games sometimes.
Exactly. She's gonna Risso. I'm not gonna use lunge. I'm gonna.
Oh, Dragon!
Yes,
Dragon being
exactly.
so nice.
Yeah. I was waiting for them to push forward a little bit more.
Yeah,
It's still
that was
though.
good. That was good. Yeah, just getting one is enough.
Yep. You used Sonic already. Yeah, this guy's not playing enough Hanzo.
Nice. Okay, they have Hanzo up.
He's playing a strange angle there, but our whole team's his whole team's dead.
Can push him.
I don't have no reason to peek.
You
I have
the
no real
mercy
reason to
pocket
peek.
after.
Now I have the
Yeah.
yeah.
If there's a storm arrow, sure, you wanna just kind of wait it out.
Right, so he's still poking me down. Ouch. Oh, ow!
Oh no,
Fuck.
too much.
They really got me with that combination. Alright, they're gonna Sonic Dragon where? Ouch. Ow. I'm in a really terrible position, yeah. That was tough.
Can retake
So
it.
I probably should have backed up more there, huh?
Yeah, it's just okay.
Like I was getting attacked by 3 different angles.
Yeah, you
and
gotta check for
I couldn't
the
isolate
right
it.
side a little bit more, just in case, because the
Yeah,
soldier
you
might
think
come in.
contest a soldier?
Depends.
So they have a
don't
Sonic
always
right
see-
here.
It's just they attacked you from 3 directions. That's why it just was not,
Right.
not too easy to survive.
Oops. Okay. I'm gonna go around, get the pylon. Yep. No rocket. Not the best Sonic. Yeah, too fast on that one. And now I'm not watching that angle. Okay, I'm in a weird spot.
Wanna get fixed there?
Good.
Nice.
Yes.
Verticality.
There it
field,
is.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I just tried to take my time on that shot.
Yeah, that's
As you
also
mentioned.
good. You kind of ideally you will be combining those two together, taking the time and using verticality if needed, because the brick
They
can
have to
go up
touch.
if you missed your shot. She can go up, so it's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the best game I've had in a long time.
No.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that last point was a little touch and go, but
And
that's
see
good.
how many times we killed Sombra on the enemy team as well, because he was
Right,
checking for her, he was
right.
anticipating her more.
And she was not diving me, and I think that honestly what helped the most was taking time on my shots. You know,
That too. Yeah.
to your point, like, yeah,
Yeah, at the moment it felt like, yeah, we were checking for Sombra, but just you gotta increase the quality of where you check and when. I think, yeah, sometimes it's a little bit too early because they're
Right.
not set up, or maybe location can be a little bit different, but all of that helps. And you do more of this and notice, maybe by watching your replays even, you could be like, oh, I checked for the Sombra, but why it was not as good?
she was
Even-
always she's always in location A, and I'm always checking B. kind of
Yeah,
thing,
for
right?
example,
Like,
yeah, or the timing is that I'm checking at A timing, but it should be checking at B timing. Yeah.
Right. Right. Makes
Okay.
sense. You think that time when the soldier, I know you gotta go, but you think that time when the soldier was shooting me from the top right, I should have tried to contest him more, because then, if I recall, someone was main and someone was left flank, and soldier started shooting me from the right,
Yeah,
and he pushed me to the left, and then I got shot.
The idea is you want to choose the angle you're dealing with. He was dealing with 3 angles. It shouldn't happen. So how do you
Right.
do that is by quickly checking all the angles and then anticipating what angle you want to contest. If you want to contest Hanzo on the left, then the soldier shouldn't be able to shoot you and the main angle shouldn't be able to shoot you. Probably move all the way left or something. If you want to just contest soldier, then you want to move back, have this left wall in front. Yeah. So these
Right.
other threats are not shooting you. That's what I think. You just been exposed to too many angles, but it's the part of it is just the scouting. Yeah, like quick look around. Yeah, the soldier is up. Wait, he's gonna come right. So have a
Right.
second look. Okay, he's there. What do I do? Do I go after the Hanzo or go after the soldier? Yeah, probably going after the soldier can be fine, but depends again. Really, just can be anything, to be honest. It's just
Yeah,
all
to your
about
point,
the
but it's isolating it to one rather than
yeah, isolated
that
to
stuff.
one. Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right, well, thank you so much. That's probably the best I've ever played Hanzo, and that was super satisfying.
Nice.
I really appreciate your
Yeah, you
time.
can do more of that.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, I hope so. Is there any way for me to help you more, like reviews or whatever?
Well, let me see. Money is always big help, but no, it's reviews are okay.
Yeah. I mean, I like the sessions the most, obviously. But, yeah.
Review on the Discord server, review on the Matterfy can help. Obviously, There was also opportunity to tip. I think if you want, you did. So that's great. I appreciate that too. All of that stuff. Yeah, can get better equipment and such. So it's nice.
I actually don't
Well, we
mind
still
giving
have a session from our
Yeah, we
training
do.
plan. We can do that. What do you think? But doing it on the next week. Do you wanna aim
Yeah,
for?
let's find a time.